Is SUI the next Solana? If you remember Solana's explosive rise from just another altcoin to a top 10 crypto, you've probably asked yourself whether SUI could be next in line. Well, the buzz is building, and some recent moves in the market are making that question a lot more real. Well-known analyst on X, CryptoElite, dropped a bold prediction last month: SUI midterm target, $40. Technically, we are sitting in a prime buying zone. I expect an upward move to start soon. That's not just optimism, that's a 20x prediction from current levels, and it's catching attention. But this isn't just hype from one tweet. CoinCodex is also turning heads with its algorithmic forecast. According to our data, SUI could reach up to $10 by the end of May, riding on current market momentum. However, the model also shows that SUI might not hold that level for long, predicting a pullback to around $5 shortly after. So, a potential pump, followed by a correction. Classic crypto volatility. Still, it's enough to make people start paying real attention, especially when predictions like these start lining up across the board. But what's really got people talking lately isn't just price targets, it's the partnerships. Last month, SUI announced a collaboration with World Liberty Finance, a DeFi project with close ties to US President Donald Trump. As part of the deal, World Liberty is adding SUI to their strategic token reserve, and both teams have plans to work together on product development in the future. Now, politics aside, when a project with that kind of influence starts publicly aligning with SUI, it's a big signal, not just for investors, but for the kinds of doors that could open up in the US crypto regulatory space. And speaking of big doors, we've got another major headline. Canary Capital, a digital asset investment firm, has filed to launch a SUI ETF with the SEC. Yes, the first ever ETF proposal directly tied to the SUI blockchain. If approved, this would allow investors to buy into SUI through a traditional stock exchange, just like they would with gold, Bitcoin, or Ethereum ETFs. Solana and XRP already have ETF applications in the pipeline, and now SUI is entering that same conversation. Even the SUI Foundation called the filing a vote of confidence from TradFi, furthering SUI's potential as the next global coordination layer. Translation? Traditional finance is waking up to what's being built on SUI, and that interest isn't coming out of nowhere. SUI's market cap is already over $5 billion, putting it among the top 25 cryptos in the world. Could SUI be the next Solana? Well, let's look at the ingredients. A high-speed, low-cost blockchain that's optimized for gaming and real-world utility. A growing dev ecosystem that's backed by ex-Meta engineers. Big names circling the project, from crypto analysts to DeFi giants to TradFi firms. And now, the beginnings of US institutional and political alignment. This is exactly how Solana's story started. A small group of believers, some killer partnerships, and then boom, it exploded onto the scene. Now, SUI might not need to replace Solana to win, but if it continues on this trajectory, it's not unrealistic to think it could mirror that same breakout path. And if CryptoElites is right, that path might just lead to $40.